Egypt is making a new move against Ethiopia, trying to broaden alliance against Ethiopia. Welcome to my views on news. Good to be with you. Three main topics in this video. Firstly, Egyptian president visited an Ethiopian neighboring country. Was the visit about Ethiopia? A joint statement came a few minutes ago by Egypt and the Ethiopian neighbor. Second, an update for you about an arrest in Tigray. I did a video on that. And lastly, Orthodox Church of Ethiopia has called an emergency meeting. Meeting will be held on Friday. Why is this emergency extraordinary meeting being called? Let's start, viewers. Firstly, an update for you. I reported a few hours ago that a Tigray regional government official had been arrested. His name is Tadal Mangisto, who was working as head of transport. He's from Betona opposition political party. The man has been critical of DPLF, critical of top Tigray military channels too. Tadale was arrested, but no official statement came from the government. It was said that he was arrested after a court ordered his arrest. But we know that Federal Brigadier Mongerino was dragged into the arrest of Tadale Mangisto. It was said that Mongerino was using an official vehicle of the Tigray government. When Tadale asked Mangerino to return the vehicle, she turned against Tadale, and through a court, he got his arrest warrants issued, and he was arrested. I don't know what happened, but Tadale Mangisto has been released. So he remained in custody for a few hours. Now he is free. No party statement so far. Betona should tell, or Tadale, if he's a free man now, he should tell the people what happened. Why was he arrested? Will he continue being part of the Tigray interim government? Let's see. Now it's Egypt. Egyptian president visited Djibouti today. Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, Egyptian president, went to Djibouti today. He met with Ismail Omar, Djibouti's president. Then came a joint statement after the visit of the two presidents, after the meet of the two presidents. Well, firstly, Egypt and Djibouti are both victims of the instability in the Red Sea, because if there is instability in the Red Sea, there'll be less marine traffic and there'll be less revenue for the two countries, especially for Egypt. Egypt is very severely hit because of the instability in the Red Sea area. Egypt is losing billions of dollars monthly, reportedly, because of Houthi attacks on cargo ships in the Red Sea. Djibouti is also a victim, because if Houthis continue attacks, Ethiopia will have to divert parts of its imports and exports to other countries from Djibouti. Ethiopia uses Djibouti ports. Sisi and Ismail Omar met, and then they issued a joint statement. This mentions that only Red Sea countries, African, Middle Eastern, they have the right to govern the Red Sea. This part of statement definitely about Ethiopia. Egypt, Eritrea have been opposing Ethiopian entry to have access to the Red Sea or close to the Red Sea. So Egypt and Djibouti are saying that they will work jointly to ensure that only Red Sea countries have their control on the Red Sea. Though there are so many countries operating here, by the way, Americans here, then so many countries have their bases in the area. All of them have access to sea under some agreements. Ethiopia does not have access to sea. Secondly, the statement says that destabilizing practices in the Red Sea must not be tolerated, and littoral states, Red Sea countries, should jointly work to put an end to these destabilizing practices. I think the message is for two parties, for Ethiopia and for Houthis. Houthis of Yemen, they're involved in a standoff with the US. US is conducting strikes on Houthis, and Houthis are carrying out attacks on US affiliated cargo ships. Houthis shot down some US drones too in the last few days. Egypt trying to broaden its alliance against Ethiopia. Egypt already part of the alliance. If Djibouti joined, Somalia will join too. It will be difficult for Ethiopia to gain access to sea. Ethiopia, Somalia in talks. What happened, by the way, to the technical talks, which started between Ethiopia and Somalia over a month ago? No news so far. What happened? Did they agree on something? Will they hold second round of talks? No one knows. Egypt, Eritrea publicly opposed military access and sea access for Ethiopia. Somalia, Ethiopia talks, their future uncertain. When will they be held? No announcement so far. Last year's Orthodox Church of Ethiopia has called an emergency meeting. Meeting will be held on Friday. Holy Synod, the top Orthodox Church body, will meet. Extraordinary, it's not a scheduled routine meeting. What is being reported is that the Synod will make a decision about the views, the teachings of a bishop of the church, whose name is Abune Gabriel. Abune Gabriel is Pope of Shoa. He's in charge of Shoa diocese, you can say. And in his talks, he expressed some views about the Mary, mother of the Jesus the Christ. His views are being criticized. Some Orthodox Church clerics, followers, they disagree with Abune Gabriel's views. I don't want to get into details. It's a religious issue. Let the church decide. Let's hope that this issue does not turn into an ethnic issue, because whenever church meets and action starts against some bishop of the church, then ethnicity is mentioned as if it's the main reason behind the action against the bishop. Abune Gabriel, I think, is an Amhara. Abune Petros, another Amhara, Abune, was not allowed by the Ethiopian government to return to Ethiopia after he went to the US with a US national. Will the church take action on Abune Gabriel? Will the church excommunicate him? Will the church warn him? Let's see. Meeting will be held on Friday. Thank you for watching.